Hi guys, welcome back. I thought it'd be fun today to show you my favorite products from my collection of makeup. Now these are not like my absolute favorites, but these are just what I had to choose from, like favorites. So the concept for this video is like, if my entire makeup collection went poof, what would I repurchase? Smashbox, you guys, I've been using this for like 10 years now, and yeah, I still would repurchase it. This Smashbox Reduce Redness. It's like a green tinted primer, and this actually doesn't feel like it used to feel. It used to feel like really clumpy, like it would really set in and fill in those pores. This actually feels kind of watery, so I don't know. It's new packaging. And also, this used to cost like, it used to be like way more affordable. It used to be like $20 for full size. Now I think this is $20. Like, I don't know. But no, this does not feel like it used to. I don't know what I'm doing. Moving on. We'll just let this reduce my redness. Any minute now, it's gonna go away. Any minute now. Did my nails myself. All I did was I took a piece of clear tape and then I painted the ends white. And isn't that like so chic and mod fashion, right? And then yeah, that's the only thing that's changed about me. Everything else is the same. I also gained 2 pounds, but we're not gonna talk about that. So now that I've had this time to let that set, I was like, I guess what I would repurchase, because I'm on a budget, is the Matte and Poreless Maybelline foundation. And that, you guys already know, I like to apply with a beauty blender. So I'm gonna smear this all over my face. And you know, honestly, I probably would just repurchase 120 because I've tried the lighter versions and they just don't work for me. So I'll be back when this comes out. Okay, the 120 is like completely gone. I couldn't even get like 1 drop out of it. So I'm using the 122, and you guys, this is about how much I put on my thing. My beauty blender, and I just get that all over my face. What is up with you guys? What is new? Sometimes it's like the end of the world, and like I'm sounding out onto my video and I go, is there anybody out there? Is there anybody? Can anybody hear me? Is there anybody there? This is the natural beige, and actually I think I like this better than the 120. So, and now the next thing we're gonna use is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer, because this I really like, and this is in the color Light Peach. And you all know I love to put this all over like where cheeks would be and where like the bridge of my nose would be. I also like to highlight my forehead a little bit just to bring a little bit more attention to it. Hello forehead, welcome to the world. I'm not gonna do my chin because I think I'm gonna steer away from like highlighting its presence, you know. Right now I just want to focus on you focusing on this section of my face, you know, like Batman. Okay, so that I just also like to blend in with the exact same dirty beauty blender. Okay, it's got to be dirty and it's got to be the same. If it's not, I just, you're not doing it right. That's all I can say is you're not doing it right. Does anyone know who that is? That's HRH. Did that scare you? So just blend. But like when you're blending it, you really want to keep the like concealer in place a little bit. Like you want to leave it in place a little bit. You don't want to like push it everywhere. Like what would be the point of that, you know? There'd be no point. But yeah, with this, I like to go along the sides of my nose, really brighten that up. That way we can do like a super snatched nose later. Okay, and then I like to highlight my cheekbone, and I really do like this like sharp line right there. So yeah, what you'll see is it's kind of like a Nike swoosh sign, you know, it like comes down and then goes up. And now we're just trying to like lift my face. with the Nike swoosh. Okay, so we see like the contrast in colors, right? We see like the brightest here, and then it like dims out, sort of like, I don't know, it's like it's fill in the blanks. I can't think for me, so but you guys get what I'm saying. This is only gonna work, like the technique and the way I do my foundation is only gonna work if you have a foundation that's like too dark for you, and then a concealer that's way too light for you. Like, that's the only way it works. It's not gonna work if I like put on this like Giorgio Armani #2. Like, that's just not gonna work, because then it's just gonna look like the entire face is all one color. And we want like the contrast. We want the contrast of like here on the forehead, here on the chin, like, you know what I mean? We want that contrast so it looks like we have features. Okay, next holy grail item. I would repurchase this until I died. The Chanel Tando whatever, less beige. And then I just apply that with like this precision brush. You guys know, you guys already know, you're just loyal subscribers, like you already know. Just work that into the brush. So important to like work products in, especially when they're creamy and chunky like this one is. Like, you've got to get that like heated up. You've got to get it like on the stove, melting down, and like heat that baby up. But I love this one because it's neutral. It's like a neutral shade, so it's not warm, because like, ew, get that warmness away from me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm frigid, like I'm cold. So, and then with this, the only thing we're gonna do is just like make ourselves look pretty, you know? So wherever we like naturally would like, you know, shadow. So, and then we're going like super heavy. I think I already talked about that, but like, because we're putting a translucent powder over top, like you've got to go heavy, like, and even still you should be going heavy, because have you guys ever seen someone's face after 8 hours? Like, there's nothing left of makeup on their face, okay? And like, we don't want that to happen to us, okay? We see it happen to other people and we go, wow, that's sad. But do we want it to happen to us? No. We want makeup on our face all day into the morning. You guys ever slept in your makeup and it still looked great the next day? Me. Okay, because I go heavy. You guys gotta go heavy. And then I literally just put it everywhere, because I just get so excited about it that I just like want it everywhere. You know what I mean? You know when you really like something, like color purple or something, and you just want it everywhere? Like, that's me with this bronzer. I just love it so much that I want it everywhere. I want it like all over my face. And now what I absolutely love about this, and this brush too, is that you can easily contour the nose. So we'll just go all the way up into the eyebrow. Look at that. Same on this side. Don't forget to work that paste into your brush, you guys. Go all the way up. Look at that. We're a completely different person. Just smoothing it out. And then tapering the end down. I know you're like, that's way too heavy, but like, it's not. You guys, we haven't even powdered yet, okay? Now you could totally do your jaw, but like, I'm overdoing my jaw. It like never blends properly. We can do like the chin, but we're not gonna do the jaw. We're overdoing the jaw. It's just like, it never works. It's like not an illusion. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, it's just, it's an illusion that doesn't work, because as soon as I do this and you see all of that contour, you're gonna be like, what is on your face? Okay, so it just doesn't work. Now we're just gonna go in and blend, and now for the outside of my face, I'm gonna blend with my dirty beauty blender. But for my nose, I'm gonna go in with this precious little brush. It's like a really dense, really tiny, it's actually called a crease brush, and I'm just gonna buff that in. And by buffing, all I'm actually doing is mixing it into the concealer that's already there. And then don't forget to like fix the eyes too. So okay, I was gonna show you how I blend it, but honestly, that's like a master class you should pay for. So that's gonna have to be in another video. The next item that I have to show you is a translucent setting powder, but like honestly, I do not have a favorite. Maybe one day I will have a favorite, so I'll show you what the brand is when I have a favorite, but like for now I'm just gonna use this Hourglass one, and I don't even know if it's my favorite, I just know that it works. So I'm gonna put that all over my face with a dry sponge. How much there is on there, like there's a flippin' lot, so and you guys have got to put powder like on your whole face, your whole entire face. Okay, so I put the powder heaviest under my eyes and like super light over the contour, because actually I was like, I didn't put enough on, and everyone makes mistakes, including professionals. So I will go in now with my eyebrows, and I'm actually using a new eyebrow pencil. This is just like an eyebrow pencil. I'm just kidding. It's Essence. I don't know. It's the cheapest. I know some of you are going to be like, why are you using these expensive brands when you're cheap? And yes, watch your mouth. I am cheap. But sometimes I like to treat myself, okay? You know what? Because I'm so ticked off right now, I'm not even gonna film my eyebrows on camera. You're just gonna have to guess how I did it. Okay, and because I've never used that eyebrow pencil before, honestly, it was like a little bit of like an amateur hour, but like, I'm not unhappy. It's still like the essence of eyebrows without being like too dark, but I also had to use this. What is this? It's Elf something. I don't know. Brow pencil. So, moving on, probably what I would do is like, I would just put like a little bit more powder contour on. I mean, why not? So, going in with this is the I Heart Revolution Bronze and Glow, and this is cheap, so you're welcome. And I am just going to use, I really want to use like a smaller brush that's like domed like this, but I don't have one and I don't even know where to get one. So, but that's what I would use, is like a small brush like this, just a little bit smaller. But I really love this like circular like thing about it. Like, just makes sense in my head. So I don't know, I guess I'll just use this and see what happens. But like, I'm just gonna darken up the areas where like I already put contour. And this will probably be like a mistake, but like who cares, right? We can always powder over it with like our translucent powder. Definitely need some more on the cheeks. I'm like trying to like be light-handed with my brush, because I'm not trying to pick up any of that foundation. Even though it should be set by now, like, it shouldn't be moving around. If your foundation's like moving around, it's probably because you didn't use the right powder. It's probably because you didn't use the right primer. Okay, so just like wash it off and redo it if your foundation's coming off, because it should not come off. It should be set. Okay. And you guys want to know what my inspiration is? Gigi Gorgeous. Recently found Gigi Gorgeous on TikTok at Echoing Amy. That's where you find me on TikTok. And I was like, wow, that face is stunning. Like, I want to wear that much makeup. Then I also use this powder to darken up like an eyeshadow, kind of. That's what I like to do. And I have hooded eyes, so I leave this alone and I just darken up like the rest of the eye, you know what I mean? So it's like a faux shadow. See? So now we're moving on to eyes. And if you have a condition where like strobe lights affect you, like fast forward, but otherwise, so I was having a hard time like choosing between what my favorite palette would be, like the Stila. I just love Stila eyeshadows. I think they're like far superior. They're like colors are just really, really good. Plus it has all those like useless glitters that I will never use. And then also, like, I kind of really like all the colors in this KKW, like, even though I don't like the Kardashians because they're rich and I'm not, I still really like this palette, and it was on sale. Like, would I pay full price for it? That's never gonna happen, but I like that it is in the collection. So I think what I want to, the only thing I don't have in here is like a black, like there's no black eyeshadow. Like I think that's like, and there's also no like bright highlighter, which is fine because I'm going to use this as the, like the highlight, this one from this palette. So like that's fine, but like, you know, there's no dark brown, there's no like matte dark browns. There is like this dark like grayish blackish color, but that like, it's not gonna work on everything or everyone. But I think I'm gonna do like a purple eye, maybe on like one side of my face, and like, I don't know, I kind of want to do like one palette on this eye and the other palette on this eye, just so I can see. It's just so like when I watch this back, because I'm like I'm the #1 viewer of my own channel. I just love watching myself. But like yeah, so basically with any palette I just use the lightest color and I put that like all over the lid. This would be my lid, this would be my crease, this would be my eyebrow. So I like to put it all over the lid, and I really like these brushes. I think they're like, you know, really like cheap. I don't know. I don't even think they sell them. They're like, you know, like they're like from like Wish, you know. But they're really dense and they're faux, like they're synthetic. They're like plastic basically. But yeah, I love that. Oh, I was gonna do one eye one way and the other eye the other way, and now I already effed it up. Whatever. So now I'm just gonna use like, I don't know, you can see how pretty that is. Honestly, if you just wanted a natural look, like this and some mascara and like you're done. Like I would use this brush right here and I would dust a little of this like darker color, like this one, because I like mattes. I like putting mattes on my eyes. Like, ooh, this Morphe James Charles brush is like falling apart, but it's like the perfect size for putting like color in near the lash line. So what I would do is I would choose like this darker matte color, and I would just wiggle that into the lash just to like, you know, really make those lashes stand out. But like if I was like, you know, doing like a no makeup look, like that would be it. But I think I want a little bit more than that. So I'm going to take that pink and I'm going to put that on the eye as well. I really hate that I messed that up. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to blend like this with this, just a little bit, not like a lot, just a little bit. And that is going to make like the eye look really nice. I'm not going to touch this like brown that comes in the palette because you guys, I already put a fabulous brown powder like in my eye that is more like a neutral brown, which is, you know, what works for me. I love that neutral brown, especially with my platinum hair, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, I've been watching Friends from College, that TV show on Netflix. So funny, honestly, like one of the funniest. See how it just has like that hint of pink, like just that hint of like there, I'm there. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I really need like a flat brush for the glitter. I'm gonna use this. I love this for like glitters, and sometimes like you can spray it with water, well not water, but you can spray it with like setting spray so you can really get that glitter on there. I don't know why I'm teaching you how to do makeup, but now I'm gonna go in with the glittery color, and I'm gonna put this like on my eyelid, and that's really gonna wake it up. And then the darker glitter on the end, I think that will look nice. And then the really dark glitter at the very end, I guess. Okay, good enough. Like I like kind of like a wing, but like I can't really do that right now, so next eye. Okay, so all I did with this eye is I just did like, you know, this light on the crease, this on like the transition, and then I did this light purple on the center and then this dark purple on the edge. So basically the exact same eye, just like with different colors, you know? Now the only other thing I need to do is I need to accomplish some sort of like flicky, you know what I mean? Like make it look like I have fake eyelashes even though I don't have fake eyelashes. So I'm actually have to look for something. Okay, I found two powders that would work. This is like a mini like I think it's a Lancome color from like a Lancome palette. And then also I found Endgame and the Naked Reloaded palette that should work. And I'm gonna have to like rethink my favorite palette because this Endgame looks like it has similar colors to what I used out of the KKW, but it also has Endgame, which also has this like dark brown, which the other one doesn't have. So all I do is I use like this little baby pencil and I just draw like a wing, but I do it out of powder, so it's like subtle. It's not like black, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so you can see what I did. I did the wing on this eye with that Urban Decay dark brown, you know, because I wanted to keep it within the same color family. But then on the Stila, I actually just used that almost black color from the Stila, and you just like draw a line up and then you blend it in. And then I did take it into the lash line just to give me a little bit of a lash. This look is coming together. So we can brush away like our excess powder. We don't need that anymore. And then absolutely love this brush like for everything, for like blush, everything. Okay, what I love for blush is I really like the Kylie Jenner blushes. And hear me out. The reason I love them is because they're like so pale and like so muted down that like you can really apply a lot and you can get a lot of coverage on your face. Like, okay, so here's the issue, right? If you use a dark blush and you put it on and you have like a spot right here, you're gonna be like, oh no, and you're gonna be like blending it away. And when you blend it away, you're gonna be digging into that foundation and you're gonna remove some foundation and you're basically not gonna have anything on your face. But if you start with like these really like muted colors, then you're gonna have like, you know, you can just keep building, building, building. And as you're building, it's adding more powder. It's like, how can I explain that you're an idiot if you, just kidding. Or am I? So I'm gonna use Kitten Baby because that's the color I like always use. And I'm going to use this brush. This is what it looks like. Again, I got this when it was on sale. Would I pay full price for it? Like, no. No. And I like to just... Actually, this brush is not going to work. I need a bigger brush. I need like a much bigger brush. But I like to just, like I said, build it up on my face. And I'm not trying to like cover all of that like highlight, like the highlight that I did with the whatever, guys. I can't explain myself because you're not here and you're not asking questions, so I can't like invent a question in my head and then answer it. Like, I just can't do that. Like, so you're just gonna have to watch, and if you have a question you can leave it in the comments down below, although I already know. Look at how I keep building that and it just keeps looking better and better. Okay, so what I would do a lot of times is like, just to get a darker, what goes really well with this, I mean, at least I think so, is this CoverGirl in the shade Cheekers. No, shade Cheekers. And you know what? Figure it out. I just can't help you. Can't help you with everything, you know what I mean? Like, put a little work into it. So I just like to build that up, and then right where the contour and the blush are, I just like darken that. It's so pretty. It's fine if you darken your blush like on the outside near the hairline, but like, dude, don't put it right here. Don't. That's like tragic. Like, that's not gonna work. It's just gonna look really bad. There you go. More sculpted face. Okay, so for on this side, we're gonna do something different. So on this side, we're gonna do more with like the cool tones. So we kind of have like warm tones going on this side, we're gonna go with cool tones on this side. So I just picked up this like powder brush, whatever, and just like lightly. Wow, look how bright that is. It's nice and bright. So pretty. I mean, this is like my go-to if I want to look like a Barbie doll. You know what I mean? And then again, like, if this just isn't enough, like, if we need more color, or we need it to like, because we don't want it to look like Napoleon ice cream, like that looks like Napoleon ice cream, you know, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. What we want to do is just grab like a darker blush. I think I have this in the same cool tone family, and we'll just blend it. Look at her, she's so chic. I think we need more contour too. Going back in with the contour palette. You guys, my energy level is like dropping. I think it's because I've been on camera too long, and you know how it is with my like social anxiety. Like, I can really only like, you know, I can really only put on like a persona like for so long, and then I just get kind of exhausted. So The other thing I really like to do is I really like to put my blush on my forehead, so we're gonna do that too. So don't forget to put your blush on your forehead, super importante. This is fun. We have like 2 different looks going on. I also like to put it on my chin. Sometimes I put it on my nose, but it's gonna be hard to do since we have like, you know, 2 different noses going on. So now we can go into highlighter, and we're almost done except for like a lip. So you know what? I never used the Benefit one. Nope, did not. So I need a brush for a highlighter. You know what I really used to like doing is I had this like fan brush. I don't even think I have it anymore. I don't think I have anything for highlighter, but I used to have like a fan brush, and I would use that for highlighter. But yeah, I don't have that anymore. So I actually don't have a highlighter brush. I probably would just use like this blush brush as a highlighter. The other thing we have not done that I absolutely love doing is taking these like nude pencils and brightening up the inner corner of my eye along with under my eyebrow and sometimes the tip of my nose. Like I just think that like looks so good, and again draws the focus there, and it's not like it's like an alternative to like glitter, you know. Oh, you know what I saw on TikTok? I saw there's like people putting dots all over their face. I mean, I would try it, but like I want to finish the makeup look first and then I'll show you what it looks like with the white dots. But like it's like trending, I think. I mean, it's at least trending on like whoever I follow. I don't really know who I follow. I hate TikTok, but yeah, whatever. You know what we need though? We need another brush kind of like this just to like buff that in. I do not have. Okay, so basically like the face is done. You could add fake eyelashes, but like I already did like the faux fake eyelashes, so like what would be the point? And eyelashes are like super difficult to work with. Like I don't care who you are, even if you're a professional, if you don't have like 5 hours to do eyelashes, like you're never gonna get it done. Like you just can't. So I'm gonna put on my favorite combo right now, like at the moment. Like probably won't be my favorite combo in like, you know, tomorrow, but like we'll try it today. So this is just the nude one in KKW. Again, I got it on sale. I would never pay full price for it. And then the Spice by MAC lip liners are still like really good, but they're kind of pricey, so I'll put that on. Okay, I put my hair down even though it like looks like really dry, but I don't really care. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like with like my platinum blonde hair, because honestly like the way your hair looks really like changes like how well your makeup looks. And like we could see like this when I'm feeling, well, I'm gonna change my lip, but like this eye and cheek, do you see how it's like really cool toned? Yeah, so that's like, you know, it's a cool tone, it's like this gray, but like see how it looks good with like the warmer hair, like that just like kind of, I don't know, blends really well. But then also we've got like the warm look with the warm hair, and that works too. Like this kind of looks like a day sunshine night, like I don't know, going out to eat. Like if people did that, like I don't know, you could do that. I certainly do not do that. So this is like the other lip combo that I really like. And honestly, I've never tried this before, but like normally I would just throw like rose all over my mouth, but I had like that like spice left over on like the edges, and like I couldn't get it off without like redoing my makeup, because it's so hard to change your lip like without like messing up your makeup. So I just covered it with Soar because I wanted it to be in like the same color family. Like this is Soar at this end right here at the very end, and then the lip color that I have in the middle, like NYX by Rose, is like in the middle. And I wanted it to be on the same family. Yeah, I hate changing my lip color. It like sucks so much. And honestly, like there's no way to even get it perfect because like the best application is like the first application, and then after that it just goes downhill, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would never go to a restaurant because I'm not about like eating in public, and then like on top of that, um like I really don't want somebody like bringing my food to me. Like, I'm not interested in somebody like holding my food hostage while I'm like sitting there starving and then like waiting for them to come bring me my food. Like, oh my God, thank you so much for bringing me water. Like, I could literally just go get water myself. But so like I'm not into like waiting for somebody else to bring me like what I need to live. And also like I'm not about like when that bill comes and it's like ridiculous. I'm not about paying for myself. Like, I don't want to pay for my own food. Like, one, like I don't even like paying for food. I feel like it's like a natural resource, like oxygen. So I don't even think like food should be free, like in my personal opinion. Like I think it's so ridiculous like how expensive restaurants are. So like the fact that you hold my food hostage and then when you finally bring it to me, like it's never good, and then it's not good, and then you still charge me for it. Like, you're still gonna bring me this bill, and then on top of that you're like, oh, by the way, like reward me for holding your food hostage. Like, no thank you. I will do fast food where I can just drive up, order my food, have it ready in like 2 seconds. But like sit down and wait for you to go to the refrigerator, grab my chicken tenders out of the freezer and then throw them in the deep fryer and then bring them to me an hour later? No, thank you. That's just my personal opinion, but I absolutely love this lip color, and as you can see, this is like cool toned. So this totally perfectly matches this side of my face. And honestly, like you could still do on this side, but like I wouldn't. I don't think it matches. So this is another one of my favorite looks. And I was gonna show you, I don't know, I was gonna show you like another lip combo that I use all the time, but then I was like, it was so hard taking that lip off and then like replacing it. Like, I think 2 looks is good enough, so I don't really feel like doing that right now. But like I'll show you another video, like my favorite lip combos. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially the people who watched all the way to the end. And one day I'll do like a giveaway or something just to like reward you all for being so like loyal. And until then, stay subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.